Hello everyone, how you doing? Jeff C here. It's July the 2nd. Beautiful Tuesday here in Montreal. And I'm going to talk about this video here that I just saw off of RT. The cops arrest a man for filming them and then kill his dog. Dog lovers aren't going to like this one. Let's take a look at it and I will comment after.
Like they're still staring at him. Like, oh, look at this guy, look at this guy, look at this guy. Oh, he just there. Put the dog on. Like, this recording up there? Like, he's just dead looking at him. He's giving a bravo. I'd hate to get off right now. No, they're talking. Why ain't there no black cuts? Europe? Oh, he's gonna get him. He's gonna get him. Oh, shit, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. I don't know, throw it back. He got that one. He got one. You heard what he said? He said, why is there no black cops on my Hey, you better, you better ain't right because I want to get shot. Like they got chased. Imagine they get chased. Like they go get him. You better not get in your car. You better not get in your car. You better not get in your car. You better run in your car. He's gonna chase him. Oh shit, he's coming up. Oh, he's gonna dig it up. He's gonna throw him down the floor. Yeah, yeah. Look at this. He's going to the ground. He didn't throw that to the ground. Oh, he just got handcuffed like that. He didn't even care. I like the dog. The dog wants to go home. Imagine the dog comes out. Like the dog is barking. I'll let the dog out. I'll let the dog out. Let the dog out. Oh shit, dog. Yeah, the dog. Like he's trying to jump out too. Look, jump out. Oh shit. Hey, watch it. Watch it, watch it! Yeah, that dog. Yeah, that dog is smart. That dog is smart. Get back, get back. He's gonna miss. Shot. Shot the dog.
Yeah, that's pretty hard to watch, eh? You don't even have to be a dog lover, although most people with a pulse like dogs, I think. I like dogs. I have a dog, I have a cat. I love all animals, and I hate to see one killed needlessly. And this is the case here. Sure, the guy probably isn't being the most cooperative pedestrian by playing his stereo pretty loud and taking video of the cops as they're doing their crime scene investigation, but you know, immediately, instead of coming to talk to the guy, making sure the dog is put away properly, they immediately turn him around and arrest him for what? I don't know. I mean, maybe for they're going to try to charge him with disrupting a crime scene. I don't know. I don't think he did much at all by the looks of it. And the dog now, of course, police have to protect themselves. So the police officer that you know, shoots the dog did have to deal with the dog kind of lunging at him. And just to show this part again here. He puts his hand out, the dog takes a lunge, dog backs away, looks he's got his hand out again, and he shoots the dog. Okay, so, and he shot it 4 times, apparently. There's so much better ways to deal with a dog like that. You know, the dog, if you weren't kept coming close to it and putting your hand in front of it, probably wouldn't have lunged to begin with. If they would have given the guy here enough time to heal the dog, to command the dog to sit and to back down, sort of thing, but he didn't get a chance to do that. They just shot the dog And unfortunately, this is the kind of shit that's going on every day in our police forces. I mean, this is the United States. This was in is it California? Yeah, Hawthorne, California. And it was they were responding to an armed robbery. So, you know, the blacks in these neighborhoods, there's no doubt that they suffer daily from racism and from cops. I mean, the LAPD is notoriously one of the most racist police squads in the entire world. I don't think I have to mention examples, but I could say Rodney King, for example. I hate to think that videotaping the police from a distance like that is a criminal offense. So, though I did put up the other video a couple months ago in which apparently 17 different states had passed laws in which filming video, shooting the police on video is verbatim. 17 different states apparently have legislation, which is just madness. Because then we would never have been able to even see something like Rodney King happening, plus the hundreds, if not thousands, of other videos that have surfaced showing police brutality. You know, there's so many of them. It's hard sometimes for me just to even comment on them because they make me feel very sick. I've suffered from police brutality a couple of times, so you know, I know the type of officer that is out there. There are, you know, probably 3 out of 4 are decent human beings and good people, but there's always that rotten apple, that psychopathic type of cop. They're everywhere too, because it's a perfect job for them, because you have incredible power when you're a police officer, as just demonstrated here. I mean, they could have shot this guy, of course. If they would have shot him, that would have been completely unforgivable. As a dog lover, yeah, it's awful to see a dog die like that. I mean, as I said, the police do have a right, obviously, to protect themselves, and the dog was being threatening, but then again, the police handled the whole situation incorrectly. They should have made sure, first of all, that the dog was tied up, the windows were closed. They shouldn't have allowed the situation to come like that, and then this guy shouldn't have been putting his hand out over and over again. I know he's probably thinking, if I let the dog sniff my hand, he'll be friendly, but the dog, his master, is being attacked. For all he knows, all this dog is trying to do is protect his master. That's clear. That's what dogs do, right? That's why we love them so much. I mean, it's one of the reasons why, right? And you know, yeah, it's a big Rottweiler. It's a dog that can be a man killer if let loose and in the wrong circumstances and under the wrong sort of guidance and training. So it is a potential threat. So, you know, probably nothing will happen to these guys. But to me, it's just another example of how the police are so poorly trained. I mean, you got 3 police here, another guy here. They should have no problem dealing with the situation. An unarmed guy, you know, with his car stereo blasting, and a dog. You know, how hard is that to deal with? It's not that hard to deal with. But they messed it up from the get-go. They probably should have just ignored this guy, or they could have come over and asked him politely to turn down his music or turn off his music to stop filming, perhaps. I don't know. But if he has a right to film, then he has a right to film, and his right should be protected by the courts. I don't think he did really anything wrong. I think maybe blasting his stereo, I don't know if it was blasting, but it was loud, you know, he was playing. That, you know, could have warranted him being, you know, having a stern talking to at the very least. But these guys just immediately turn around and he offers no resistance, and that he complies with everything they say. He puts the dog in the car and he turns around when they asked him, immediately puts his hands behind his back, doesn't offer the slightest bit of resistance, tries to get his dog. He's yelling at his dog before the dog went down, so he was trying to get his dog to stay back, but the dog just sees the situation as his master being threatened. And any any loyal, faithful, you know, courageous type dog is going to try to defend their master in that situation. So basically, we have one dead dog here because of police stupidity. That's the way I see it, right? And I shouldn't laugh. I mean, I love dogs. As I said, I have a dog, and there's nothing that makes me sadder than seeing animals treated cruelly. I think any animal being killed for no reason or for bad reasons is awful, because animals are completely innocent. I mean, they are not like us. They don't scheme and plot things, at least not around in our neck of the woods. And they are usually the most loving and best companions you can have. And it's an utter shame that this kind of thing happens. There's been a lot of other very violent police videos recently. I put a couple up, but there was so many more. And as I said, it's just when you see this stuff happening, you just it turns your stomach, you know. At least it does to me. And you know, hopefully these guys get reprimanded for this stupidity. You know, they got to start teaching police a lot better, and they have to start screening them a lot more closely. You can't have the guys that can't wait to pull out their gun. I mean, I knew a cop that worked the downtown beat in Montreal for 35 years, and he only pulled his gun once, and he never fired it. You know, 35 years on the busiest street in all of Montreal. And, you know, here's a guy that kept the peace basically just by walking around and keeping his gun holstered. And then you got these guys that can't wait to pull them out and pop something, you know. Anyways, leave your comments below and let me know what you think. Jeff C. over and out.